Let us learn chapter 15, statistics. Find mean, standard deviation and variance. This is the question usually asked from this section. So, how to find mean, standard deviation and variance? Mean x bar. Mean is x bar. The given observations are xi. Means any set of observations given, we will take it as xi. And mean x bar, you may have learned in lower classes. What is mean x bar? Sigma xi means sum of all observations divided by number of observations. So, mean x bar is sigma xi by n. And what is standard deviation? Standard deviation is how this mean varies from the observations. Standard deviation is root of variance. Standard deviation is root of variance, or we can say variance is square of standard deviation. Usually for standard deviation, the small letter sigma is used, and for variance, sigma squared is used. So it is clear what is standard deviation? Root of variance. And now how we can find variance? Variance means how each observation varies from the mean. It can be calculated by the formula sigma xi minus x bar whole squared by n. So you should remember these formulas. Mean x bar is sigma xi by n. And variance is sigma xi minus x bar. This x bar is mean. Sigma xi minus x bar whole squared by n. N means number of observations. Once you get variance, we can find standard deviation sigma by finding the square root of variance. And these formulas are used for row score. Row score means when the observations are listed, not in frequency table. So, let us do one problem. Find mean, standard deviation and variance of 6, 7, 10, 12, 13, 4, 8, 12. How to find? These observations are called xi's. So, what is mean? Sigma xi means sum of all observations. Let us write in a column and do easily. So, what are xi observations? 6, 7, 10, 12, 13, 4, 8, 12. Now we have to find the sum of these observations. Add all these observations. When we add all these observations, we will get 72. You should try the calculation by your own. Add all these observations and you will get 72. And what is n? Number of observations. Means count how many observations are there. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 observations are there. That means n is 8. So let us find mean. What is mean? X bar sigma xi by n. Always write the formula. Sigma xi by n. So what is sigma xi? We got sum of observations 72 divided by what is n? 8. So 72 by 8, 9. So we got mean x bar is 9. Then what else we have to find? We have to find variance. Variance how to find? It is how xi varies from x bar. We got, after finding x bar only, we can find xi minus x bar. So we got x bar. What is x bar? We got x bar is 9. So x bar is 9. Xi minus x bar column. Next, xi minus x bar, or you can write xi minus 9. It is xi minus x bar because 9 we got x bar. Xi means this observation. So first is xi minus 9 means 6 minus 9. 6 minus 9 is what? Negative 3. Then 7 minus 9, negative 2. 10 minus 9, 1. 12 minus 9, 3. 13 minus 9, 4. 4 minus 9, negative 5. 8 minus 9, negative 1. Last 12 minus 9, 3. But we don't want xi minus x bar. What we want? Xi minus x bar whole squared we want. So write the next column as xi minus x bar whole squared. So what is negative 3 squared? As it is whole squared, all terms are positive. So no need of worrying whether it is negative or positive. So squares, let us write negative 3 squared 9, negative 2 squared 4, 1 squared 1, next is 3 squared 9, next 4 squared 16, negative 5 squared 25, negative 1 squared 1, 3 squared 9. So we got xi minus x bar whole squared. Variance formula is sigma of these observations. So we have to add this column. Find sigma xi minus x bar whole squared. Add this. When we add, we will get 74. 74. Then write the formula. What is variance? Variance equal to sigma xi minus x bar whole squared by n. Substitute. Put sigma xi minus x bar whole squared by n in the variance formula. So sigma is 74 divided by n we already got here. How many are there? N is 8. So 74 by 8. That is variance. 74 by 8 when we calculate, we will get 9.25. 9.25. Then standard deviation is asked. So you should find root of 9.25. Find the root of 9.25. SD is root variance or root 9.25. Standard deviation is root of 9.25. You will get it as 3.04. So we found mean, standard deviation and variance. Okay, let us do one more problem. Let us practice this problem. For exam, instead of this row score, frequency table is mostly asked. But let us practice this type of problem as well. Okay, next question is find mean, standard deviation and variance of the scores 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. Always write the formula. We have to find the mean. What is mean? Sigma xi by n. What is variance? Variance or sigma squared is sigma xi minus x bar whole squared divided by n. And standard deviation is sigma is root of variance. These formulas we should remember. Now, sigma xi we will get when we find sum of this column. What is a number of observations count? How many observations are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, we got n equal to 10. Right there. N equal to 10. Now, we have to get sigma xi. Add these observations. When we add, we will get 150. 150. Once we get sigma xi, we can find mean. What is mean? Mean is sigma xi by n. Write the formula, then substitute. Sigma xi is 150 divided by n. What is n? 10. So we will get the answer mean 15. So we got mean. When we get mean only, we will be able to find variance, because the next column is what? Xi minus x bar. X bar is 15. You can write xi minus or x bar or xi minus 15. It is better you write xi minus 15. It is easy to calculate. So let us find this column. I am writing mean here. Mean we got 15. Xi minus 15. So first is 6 minus 15. 6 minus 15 is negative 9. Next is 8 minus 15. So negative 7. 10 minus 15. Negative 5. 12 minus 15. Negative 3. 14 minus 15. Negative 1. Next is 16 minus 15. 1. 18 minus 15. 3. 20 minus 15, 5, 22 minus 15, 7, 24 minus 15, 9. No need of finding the sum of this column because we don't want the sum. What we want next? Xi minus x bar whole square. Because in the formula we need sigma xi minus x bar whole square. So find the square of this column. Negative 9 squared, 81. Whenever we are squaring, no negative will come. Negative 7 squared is 49. Negative 5 squared, 25. Negative 3 squared, 9. Negative 1 squared, 1. Then 1 squared, 1. 3 squared, 9. 5 squared, 25. 7 squared, 49. Then 9 squared, 81. We have to get the sum of this column. Find the sum. Sum is, we will get the sum as 330. Then we can find variance. What is variance? Sigma xi minus x bar whole squared by n. So 330 divided by n is 10. So what is answer? 33. Once we get variance, what is standard deviation? Standard deviation sigma is root 33. Root 33. And root 33 is 5.74. Okay, this is the method of finding mean, standard deviation and variance of row score. Now let us practice some problems in frequency distributions. How to find the same question? Find mean, standard deviation and variance of frequency distribution questions. Next question we are going to find mean, standard deviation and variance for frequency distribution. When we have to find the mean of frequency distribution, for frequency distribution xi of the observations will be there. Then there is one more column, frequency. Frequency means how many times that observation is occurring. Means if xi is 3, fi is 4, it means 3 is occurring 4 times. So what will be sigma xi? 3 is occurring 4 times. Means 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, 12. Instead it is easy for us to multiply. So instead of finding sigma xi, what we have to do? We have to find sigma xi fi. So that formula is to be modified. X bar is sigma xi fi divided by n. Here I am using big letter n. N means total frequency. Number of observations, the same, total number of observations. But here the total number of observations we will get by adding the frequencies. As we are adding the frequencies, I am using big letter n. Okay, don't count the xi observations because frequency is telling how many times each observation is occurring. So total observations we will get only by adding the frequencies. So let us find mean by using this formula, and slight changes for variance and standard deviation. No need of learning how the formula is to be find out. Just learn by heart the formula and do the problem. That's all. Variance is sigma fi into xi minus x bar whole squared by n, and standard deviation is root of variance. So from the earlier problem, only this change you have to make. You have to multiply by fi, and instead of small letter n we are using big letter n this formula. When it is big letter n, it means it is sum of the frequencies. It is total observation, but we can get n or the total observations by adding the frequency. Let us do a problem based on these formulas. So we have to find mean, variance and standard deviation of this question. What are xi values? 4. You write in your notebook, then only you will be able to do the problem. xi values 4, 8, 11, 17, 20, 24, 32. Next column, fi values 3, 5, 9, 5, 4, 3, 1. And we have to get number of observations. What is number of observation? The sum of frequency. So find sum of frequency. N, big letter N, we will get it as 30. Add all these fi. It is 30. Then what is next? fi xi. fi xi, because mean is sigma fi xi divided by n. N we got. Now fi xi we have to find, and find the sum of that column. We will get sigma fi xi. So fi xi means first column and second column are to be multiplied, the corresponding elements. So what is the first entry? 4 into 3, 12. Next is 8 into 5, 40. Next is 11 into 9, 99. Next is 17 into 5, 85. 12 into 4, 80. 24 into 3, 72. 32 into 1, 32. We need sigma fi xi means sum of this column. Find the sum of that column. You will get 420. So we got sigma fi xi. What is mean formula? X bar is sigma fi xi divided by n. Means sigma fi xi is what? 420. 420 divided by what is n? 30. So 420 divided by 30. So you will get the answer 14. So we got mean 14. So write mean is 14. When you do in the notebook the problem, do the calculation down the table, not in between the table, because this table we have to write more. As I don't have the space, I am writing there. You write below the table mean. Mean we got 14. Okay, I am just writing the answer mean here to remember it. Mean equal to 14. Then what is next? Always remember the formula for variance. What is variance? Sigma fi into xi minus x bar whole square divided by n. So we need xi minus x bar. Next column you write xi minus x bar. X bar is 14. So xi minus 14. Xi is what? 4. First value is 4. So 4 minus 14, negative 10. Next is 8 minus 14, negative 6. 11 minus 14, negative 3. 17 minus 14, 3. 20 minus 14, 6. 24 minus 14, 10. 32 minus 14, 18. We got xi minus x bar values. Next is xi minus x bar whole square. Xi minus x bar whole square means the square of this column. Negative 10 squared, 100. Negative 6 squared, 36. Negative 3 squared, 9. 3 squared, 9. 6 squared, 36. 10 squared, 100. 18 squared, 324. Next is what? We have to multiply fi into xi minus x bar squared. We got xi minus x bar squared. Now next column we will write fi into xi minus x bar squared. Fi column is this. Xi minus x bar column squared is this. So multiply these two columns, the corresponding terms. So first one is 3 into 100. So it is 300. Next is 5 into 36. So 180. Next is 9 into 9. 81. Next is 5 into 9. 45. Next is 4 into 36. 144. Next is 3 into 100. 300. Next is 1 into 324. 324. We got fi into xi minus x bar whole squared column. We have to find the sum of this column. Find the sum, add all these numbers. So we will get the sum as 1374. 1374. Then substitute in the formula. What is variance? Sigma fi into xi minus x bar whole squared means summation of this column. So 1374 divided by what is an total frequency. If you count and write xi 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, it is wrong here. This is frequency distribution. Here you will get the total number of observation only by adding the frequencies. Don't count xi values. It is only for row score or when the frequency is not given. Frequency not given means all scores occur once only. So what is n here? 30. So 1374 by 30 is variance, and when we calculate we will get it as 45.8. 45.8. Then standard deviation sigma is root of variance, or it is root of 45.8, or we will get it as 6.77. So we got mean as 14, variance as 45.8 and standard deviation 6.77. There is an easy method of calculating this mean, variance and standard deviation as you are using calculator. If you are not using calculator, this method is easy. But in exam we can use calculator. So I will suggest you one more method because you don't have to fill this much columns there. The formula is different. I will show you how to find mean, variance and standard deviation by using that method. There is one more method of finding standard deviation. As we can use calculator, that calculation is more easy. Let us do by that method. And I will write the formulas for finding mean and standard deviation by using that method. Mean is the same formula, sigma fi xi by n. But for standard deviation sigma, we will get by using the formula 1 by n root of n sigma fi xi squared minus sigma fi xi whole squared. I am repeating the formula again. sigma is 1 by n root of n sigma fi xi squared minus sigma fi xi whole squared. Here we will get standard deviation first. Then we have to find variance as sigma squared. Once we get a standard deviation, square that number. Then we will get variance. That is the method. So here mean is the same, sigma fi xi by n. For that question, the first three columns will be same. Only the next column will be changing. No need of writing that much columns. We will write only the next column what we need for finding standard deviation. Fi xi squared is needed. So next column we will write fi xi squared. Fi xi squared. How we will get fi xi squared? Fi xi squared is fi xi into xi, isn't it? So multiply the first column and the third column, we will get fi xi squared. So corresponding elements you multiply. What is first term? 4 into 12. 4 into 12, so 48. Next is 8 into 40. So it is 320. Next is 11 into 99. It is 1089. Next is 17 into 85. So it is 1445. You use the calculator for this calculation. Next is 20 into 80. So it is 1600. Next is 24 into 72. 1728. Next is 32 into 32. 1024. Find the sum of this column because we need a sigma fi xi squared. Add this column. When we add that column, we will get 7254. Okay. So we got sigma fi x squared. Only this much tabled values we need for this calculation. Now let us write the formula. Standard deviation sigma equal to 1 by n root of n sigma fi xi squared minus sigma fi xi whole squared. So substitute 1 by, what is n? 30 root of n is 30 into sigma fi x squared is 7254 minus sigma fi xi whole squared. What is sigma fi xi? 420. 420 whole squared. Use the calculator to find these values. First you find what is 30 into 7254. You will get 217620 minus. Then you find 420 squared. 420 squared is 176400. Then how to do calculation? Then you subtract 217620 minus 176400. When you subtract, you will get root of 41220. Then find square root of 41220. Square root is 203. So it is 1 by 30 into 203.027. We have to divide by 30. When we divide by 30, we will get 6.767. You can approximate if you want up to second decimal. So when we approximate, it is 6.77. So you got the standard deviation 6.77. Now variance is also asked. How to find variance? Variance is standard deviation square. So variance is sigma squared. We got sigma as 6.77. So what is variance? Sigma squared equal to 6.77 whole squared. Then we will get it as 45.8. When you correct to one decimal, if you are getting more decimals, you can correct even up to second decimal, no problem. So you can accept any of this method. This method is calculation, numbers are big, but when you use calculator, this calculation is easy because no need of writing that much table. You just remember the formula for finding, and the other calculation you can do easily by calculator. Let us practice another question. Find mean, variance and standard deviation. For that, here classes are given. Instead of xi values, classes are given. Class 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60, 60 to 70, 70 to 80, 80 to 90, 90 to 100. The next column frequency is given 3, 7, 12, 15, 8, 3, 2. So here xi is not given, class is given. When class is given, how to find xi value? Find the mid value of the class, that is the class mark or xi value. So what is xi? What is mid value of 30 and 40? 35. Very easy. Next one is 40 to 50, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95. Now the question is saying we got xi values, fi values. I am using the second method. So next column is fi xi. And we have to get n, big letter n. What is big letter n? Sum of frequency. Sum of frequency, add the frequency column, you will get 50. So we got n, 50. Next column fi xi, multiply fi and xi. 3 into 35, 105. Then 7 into 45, 315. Next is 12 into 55, 660. 15 into 65, 975. 8 into 75, 600. 3 into 85, 255. 2 into 95, 190. Find the sum of this column. Sigma fi xi. You will get it as 3100. Then find fi xi squared. Fi xi squared means fi xi into xi. Multiply these columns. 35 into 105. So it is 3675. 3675. Next is 45 into 315. It is 14175. Next is 55 into 660. It is 36300. Next is 65 into 975. It is 63375. Next is 75 into 600. It is 45,000. Next is 85 into 255. It is 21675. Next is 95 into 190. 18050. Find the sum of this column. Sum is 202250. So the table is finished. Now let us do calculation. What is mean? Mean, you do calculation below the table. I am doing it here. Mean x bar is sigma fi xi divided by n. What is sigma fi xi? This column sum. It is 3100 divided by what is n? Sum of frequency 50. So you will get the answer as 62. So we got mean. Then write the formula of SD, standard deviation. What is standard deviation? Sigma is 1 by n root of n sigma fi xi squared minus sigma fi xi whole squared. Substitute. So 1 by n is what? 50 root of n. N is 50 into sigma fi xi squared. Fi xi squared sum is 202250 minus sigma fi xi whole squared. Fi xi sum is 3100. It's squared. Minus 3100 squared. Then do the calculation like this. Do 50 into 202250. You will get it as 10112500. I am repeating, I am not writing, I am telling 10112500 minus then 3100 squared. 3100 squared is 9610000. 9610000. Then subtract. When we subtract, we will get 502500. So it is 1 by 50 root of 502500. 1 by 50 into. Find the square root of that number. That square root you will get as 708.872. 708.872. Then divide by 50. When we divide by 50, we will get the answer 14.177. So you are getting standard deviation as 14.177. We can correct it to 2 decimals. Then what is standard deviation? 14.177 is 14.18. So we can write standard deviation is 14.18. Now variance. Variance is sigma squared, means 14.18 squared. What is 14.18 squared? You will get it as 201.07. So 201.07 is the variance. Let us practice one more problem. Next question is find mean, variance and standard deviation of class 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50. And frequency is 5, 8, 15, 16, 6. Okay, so first column is class, so we need xi. Find xi, the mid value of the class. 0 to 10, what is mid value? 5. 10 to 20, mid value is 15 or mid value or class mark. 20 to 30, 25. 30 to 40, 35. 40 to 50, 45. So we got xi. Next column is fi xi. Multiply fi and xi column. So 5, 5, 25. Next is 8 into 15, 120. Next is 15 into 25, 375. Next is 16 into 35, 560. Next is 6 into 45, 270. Fi xi squared. Fi xi into xi. 5 into 25, 125. Then next is 15 into 120, 1800. Next is 25 into 375, 9375. Next is 35 into 560, 19600. Next is 45 into 270, 12150. Now what all columns we have to find the sum? Sigma Fi we have to get n, that is n. So this column we have to find the sum. Fi xi we have to find sum. Fi xi squared find sum. So when we find sigma Fi we are getting n as 50. When we find sigma Fi xi, this column sum is 1350. Next column Fi xi squared value is sigma is 43050. Let me note these values and rub the columns. What all things I need? We need n equal to 50. Sigma Fi xi equal to 1350. Sigma Fi xi squared equal to 43050. Let me rub here to do the problem. Okay, now what is mean? Mean, always write the formula. Mean x bar is sigma Fi xi divided by n. Sigma Fi xi is 1350 divided by n is 50. 1350 divided by 50 is 27. So we got mean as 27. Next is standard deviation. What is standard deviation? Sigma 1 by n root of n sigma Fi xi squared minus sigma Fi xi whole squared. Substitute the values. 1 by n is 50 root of n sigma Fi xi squared. 50 into sigma Fi xi squared is 43050 minus sigma Fi xi whole squared. What is sigma Fi xi whole squared? 1350 whole squared. Simplify. 1 by 50 into, first find what is 50 into 43050. When you do, you will get 2152500. 2152500 minus, if you want I will write 2152500 minus, but then 1350 squared. It is 1822500. You should do the calculation by yourself. Then it is 1 by 50 root of. Find the difference of these two numbers. When we find the difference, we are getting 330000. Then find the square root of this number. Square root is 1 by 50 into 574.456. So then divide by 50. You will get the answer 11.489. 11.489. Then we got standard deviation. What standard deviation is it? SD sigma equal to 11.489, or you can approximate it as 11.49. This is standard deviation. Then find variance. Variance is sigma squared, means 11.49 whole squared. When you simplify, you will get the answer as 131.999 etc. 9999 etc. Or you can write it as 132. So variance is 132. So this finishes this chapter. Thank you.